Over the years, I have tested a bunch of espresso makers. A few of them are truly remarkable, however, many have been frustrating and annoying. Even some of the most popular models on the market are, in my opinion, too inconsistent and too complicated for regular home users. In this post, I'll discuss what I like and don't like when it comes to espresso makers. I'll also point you to some excellent options suitable for various budgets and needs. There you go. Those are my top 5 picks for the best espresso machines, each with different characteristics. To help you make informed and perfect decisions, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best espresso machines from reputable brands. After much research, I found these very helpful for people like you. If you want to check the prices and other details, be sure to look in the description box. So let's go over top 5 product reviews. First up, we have the Miicoffee Apex. The Miicoffee Apex is a bit of a breakthrough in the budget espresso machine market. It's really making a name for itself apart in a field that has experienced minimal innovation in recent years. With its affordable price tag, it challenges what you can expect from a machine at this price range. The Miicoffee Apex offers advanced features including adjustable PID temperature control, adjustable pre-infusion, a standard 58mm portafilter, a dedicated stainless steel brewing boiler, and a thermoblock for steaming. This makes it much more appealing, both on paper and in real life, compared to entry-level favorites such as the Gaggia Classic and the Rancilio Silvia. The design of the Apex prioritizes functionality, featuring a straightforward display that eases temperature adjustments and operation. It heats up in around 7 to 10 minutes. The main downside is that the machine operates with a 15 bar pump pressure, which strays from the conventional 9 bar standard. However, in my testing, you could still get great shots at that slightly higher pressure. Thanks to the thermoblock, steaming performance is steady, and the machine sustains steam power without lengthy waits or any temperature surfing. Despite its shortcomings, the Miicoffee Apex distinguishes itself in the budget-friendly espresso machine sector. It eliminates the need for temperature surfing and introduces features rare in its price bracket, such as a pit and a dedicated brew boiler. Whether upgrading or buying your first espresso machine, the Miicoffee Apex emerges as a top contender in its category. Next on our list is the Breville Bambino Plus. The Bambino Plus from Breville, sage in Europe, is my top pick for the burgeoning, yet budget-constrained barista. I have had some epic shots from this espresso maker. It's a small machine that can look a little bit innocent and vanilla at first glance. But don't be fooled. A lot of thought has gone into the functionality and features of the Bambino Plus. Compared to its more old-school Italian rivals, which haven't changed substantially for decades, it's a lot easier to use and more reliable straight out of the box. It has a built-in PID thermometer, pre-infusion, and brews at the correct 9 bars instead of 15, which is way too much. Pre-infusion is also worth highlighting. This is a feature that is normally only available on much more expensive machines. It has a preset for both a single shot and a double. This can be programmed for your convenience. For instance, if you prefer to use the presets for a lungo and a double, that's also possible. The Breville Bambino Plus also has a surprisingly powerful steam wand. There's an auto steaming feature, but I haven't really used it much. The main downside to the Bambino is that it only comes with a pressurized basket, so you have to invest in a real espresso basket if you want to get the optimal out of the machine. However, a single wall basket is cheap, so it's not a big expense that should deter you. Coming in at number 3 is the Gaggia Classic Pro. The Gaggia Classic Pro is one of the most popular entry-level espresso machines. It's sturdy, compact, and Italian, and also comes with a real commercial-sized portafilter. In many ways, it's similar to its long-term rival, the Rancilio Silvia. The Gaggia Classic is more affordable than Miss Silvia, and if you ask me, it's a better-looking option after its recent redesign. The Gaggia Classic underwent a major overhaul a few years ago and has since been improved in many ways while retaining an attractive price. The new colorways, a better steam wand, and an improved solenoid valve are welcome additions. This device is known for making great espresso shots, but it also requires a bit of modding to get great results. Many users end up adjusting the OPV to get to 9 bars by opening up the machine and installing a special spring. Some also install a PID thermometer to get better temperature stability. An espresso machine reviews it's usually praised for having the sturdiest build quality among the budget options, and I have to agree. This model can easily last for a decade or two if you take good care of it. However, if you're willing to modify the Gaggia and invest in some additional espresso accessories, the old school Italian still has a lot going for it. At number 4, we have Rancilio Silvia. Rancilio Silvia is often called Miss Silvia among the many loyal long-term users. That is because she's a little bit like a strong-willed Italian lady. Treat her with respect, and she'll reward you with kindness as well as thick and textured double shots. However, if you're more lackadaisical in your approach to the art of making cappuccino and espresso, your results are going to be subpar. That being said, Rancilio Silvia is the gold standard when it comes to home espresso makers, and it has been this way for more than 2 decades now. This machine is a stainless steel trooper. It has an industrial-sized 58mm portafilter and a vintage Italian look. If you want to get serious about making classic Italian espresso or cappuccinos at home, this is a great option. It's more expensive than the similar Gaggia Classic, but for the extra cash, you do get a bigger machine with more room to work on the drip tray, more steam pressure, and a bigger boiler. In many ways, they are similar machines, but Silvia should be your choice if you're mainly planning to make milk-based drinks. Last, number 5, DeLonghi Stilosa. I appreciate DeLonghi. It's classic and often the first experience many have with espresso. One of my first machines ever was an entry-level model now out of production. I recently bought the new Stilosa just to see how it measures up to my current and more fancy espresso tastes, and I'm actually impressed. It heats quickly, producing flavorful espresso with authentic crema. The steam wand is functional, though not top tier. In Europe and Asia, the Stilosa is especially attractive. It comes with a single whole steam wand, which I prefer. In the US, it's Panarello style. In the EU and Asia, you also get a genuine non-pressurized espresso basket as standard. The DeLonghi Stilosa might seem basic, but it's more than meets the eye. Its design isn't flashy, but it evokes a certain 90s nostalgia. Be cautious, without a solenoid valve, it retains pressure. Wait before removing the portafilter, otherwise, you'll experience a so-called portafilter sneeze, which can be messy. However, the lack of pressure release can benefit those exploring pre-infusion and declining pressure profiles. Achieving lat art with the Panarello steam wand might be tricky, but it's removable. Overall, the DeLonghi Stilosa is a solid beginner machine, perfect for those new to espresso or those seeking authentic, non-pressurized brews. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos, so do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need more information or if you want to know the product's price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products, as it will make